Yeah, it's really interesting. Um, because these consoles, like in this era, and like well, more the PS2 and the original Xbox. In PS2 and original Xbox, the best games were on console. But in this era, PS3 and 360, um, most games kind of had a PC version as well. But like standard definition on CRT is you definitely like that. Let's just say this is the 360, but the small text on a CRT is kind of hard to read because in those times though, but in that era, people still had old TV, and then but flat screens was like a thing. People started using flat screens, and but like the thing about on CRT, it's kind of hard to read the small text sometimes. But the picture is pretty. You see the picture pretty clear. Whatever that, look at that symbol, right? You see that pretty clear. But small text on CRT is, that's kind of hard to read sometimes on CRT. Maybe it's easier to read if it's progressive scan. This is in progressive scan, but you can still read it, pretty good. And it's kind of interesting to use these consoles with not with flat screens. PS3 and 360 with, you see, it's glass. It's glass. You see the reflection in the glass. It's glass. This was CRTs. Um, it's kind of interesting. I mean, you look at the graphics now, and you feel it looks like PS2 on the CRT. If it's PS2, it does look better than PS2, but the graphics feel. There's a look. The graphics still look as they would on a flat screen. But you're not used to seeing the graphics, so you feel they look old compared to how they look now. And they do kind of look outdated. The small text. But it's not really a problem. Unless it's like really small text. If it's like, you see that? That's kind of, you still see it, but you kind of see how it flickers. So if it's like really small, but this you can read this. So but if it's small text, it's kind of hard to read. If it's smaller text than that, it's kind of hard to read. If it's like it's down here. If it's down in the corner, it's kind of hard to read. But if it's like, you can read this. But if it's smaller text than that, it's kind of hard to read.